G'day everyone, Sam here. Just wanted to say a little message before we started this podcast. Without our knowledge, 18 minutes into the recording, the camera shut off. Surprise, surprise. We have got this is a new camera and it works even worse than our last one. But I just wanted to apologise that you will be listening to the audio of us while looking at... We could maybe put up some funny pictures or something. I don't know. You'll have to see. But we just want to sincerely apologise because there is only 18 minutes worth of video in this podcast. Thank you. Do enjoy. Sorry.
Welcome to What's Next podcast. Another week.
Another episode.
Another week, another walla.
What?
A what?
Another day, another dollar. Another week, another walla.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Never
We're
heard that
rolling
before.
with
All right.
How's everyone's week?
Oh,
Feels good.
wonderful.
Pretty relaxing. Worked more than I wanted to. But that's all right.
At least you're getting paid, I guess.
Get down.
Well, I wouldn't do it if I wasn't.
Exactly right.
All right. Let's go.
So
So-
to start off this episode, I do have to go to work tonight, as I say that. So there will be no Carlton Draft question of the day,
No.
unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
We've got our
Drinking
We
coffee.
got our coffee.
That's good enough.
Cheers.
I haven't got my coffee.
That'll
I don't
do.
drink coffee, so.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Hit the spot.
All right.
So we're going to start off with a little sports. The Matildas are through to the round of 16.
It's great news.
Wonderful news.
Um,
Didn't look likely at the start, did it?
No,
no, well,
The early loss.
actually, when I was looking into it, you can still finish third in your group and make it to the round of 16.
Oh,
yeah,
because the
that's-
higher seed you are.
And because there's not as many teams, I think, as the men's as well.
Yeah.
So, well, I think we're always going to get in, but we
Yeah,
finished
well,
second in the group.
If we finished third, we could have got in because
yeah,
we're
no, I think
ranked
we
number 5.
would have, yeah,
So
and because we beat Jamaica by a fair bit as well, 4-1.
4-1.
Speaking of
Sam-
4-1,
Well,
Sam
Sam
Kerr.
Kerr. Sam Kerr beat Jamaica.
Yes, she sure did. She
Wowee.
obliterated them.
Oh,
She-
yeah.
Is the saving grace to the Matildas in Australia.
Well, she's the first ever Australian, male and female, to score a hat-trick in
Hat-trick,
a World
yeah.
Cup. It's pretty good.
It's pretty freaking good.
She single-handedly has made the Matildas relevant in Australia.
Yes.
I reckon her and Ellie Carpenter as well. Do you guys know Ellie Carpenter?
Plays for
She plays
City?
for she plays for Canberra. And she
Oh,
plays
okay.
for
That is a city,
Cartley.
yes.
Cartley plays for City.
and she plays for like Portland as well. I think in the US League, but I think she's only our age, or like just older than us, and she plays right back.
Hang on a
Search it
minute.
up if you want, but she plays right back, and she's just got like a massive tank. She just runs all day, delivering crosses into the.
How old, Sam?
We're older than her. Jason.
Oh, she...
Oh, I'm not. That's all right.
I don't know when your birthday is, Toby. So
October.
October, yep. Yeah, so you're younger. 28th
younger.
of April 2000.
Well, that makes us look...
Is this like a topic on this podcast that people that are younger than us that are much more famous than us? Like
Yeah.
Billie Eilish is like,
No, it's all right. Billie Eilish will, when this podcast's famous, Billie Eilish will be going, oh, damn, these guys are only a little bit older than me.
So,
They're
Ellie
doing well.
Carpenter.
maybe I should go on their show.
Maybe.
What do we think about what she said after the game? She said to all the people who doubted the Matildas, she told them to suck on that one.
I think it's great.
She's an Australian, and that
how-
shows.
How can people hate that? That's awesome.
I don't think
Just
anyone
say what you
hates
want.
it. Who hates
No,
it?
there's been
Other countries,
there's
Oh,
been
of
yeah,
course
there's
they
been
they
radio,
don't have our culture.
They lost.
radio personalities that have said that's not professional, but no, it's
As
awesome.
well, that was post-match, wasn't it? That's heat of the moment.
post match.
And as much as you're a professional, you're a human as well. You can say whatever you want.
Yeah, so this was after the Brazil game where we come back from 2-0 down as well. This
Yeah.
wasn't the Jamaica game. This is the
Right,
when we
yes.
came back.
I do
Yeah.
remember seeing
you
that.
you come back from 2-0 down against a team like Brazil. With the players they have. You know, it's a good feeling.
Bit of VAR controversy in that game from memory.
There was the third goal was offside, but didn't actually.
but she
Sam
didn't make
Kerr,
contact with the ball.
The
Well,
ball,
didn't
so-
interfere with play,
Ah,
which
of
made
course.
it a goal, an
Yeah.
own goal.
Yeah, it came off the
defender.
Brazilian defender's head. So
Yeah, so that was pretty lucky. I
Yeah.
do remember, because it was wee hours in the morning. You were asleep, Jesse.
I was, yes.
I celebrated very silently. Hands in the air. Just real happy.
Yeah, I think they play early in the morning again. Sunday morning, 5 o'clock in the morning, they play Norway in round of 16.
No way I'm getting up for that one.
No.
Oh, God.
Every single week. It's good, though.
Nice work.
My bad.
Also on Australian national soccer, the Socceroos are heading to Copa America.
Yeah, a bit
Yeah.
strange.
Bit
Bit
strange. Well, yeah.
I like it. I'm happy with it.
You can't be unhappy with that. They've been
No.
arguing
It's-
for better competition for how long, and then
They're playing.
now in the Copa
They're
America.
playing. Well, maybe Lionel Messi if he's still playing for Argentina by that
Yeah,
time.
well, that's a good.
It's only one more year.
Yeah, but he
Yeah, I know,
does
but-
not win anything with them, so he might quit like he did earlier.
Like he did a couple of years ago.
After the
Did
World,
he?
after
No.
the World Cup, he
Really?
quit.
I
and
think it was
come back.
after. It was after the Copa America where they lost to Chile in a shootout. Because I remember
Could be.
watching it.
Well, it was after something. He
And
quit,
missed.
and then
Did Messi miss a penalty?
Yes.
Okay,
He
so he was
blazed it
just
over
a
the
bit
bar.
salty.
Yeah.
very salty.
But yeah, we could be coming up against the likes of Messi and
James
Wow.
Rodriguez.
yeah for Colombia.
Yeah,
I mean, the
See, they
entire
beat-
Brazilian team.
Yeah. Yes. Obviously.
Colombia
Yeah,
have been going real good.
They have.
If
But
you
yeah, they
followed
just
it,
beat
all.
Argentina.
Yeah,
What, for this year?
yeah,
Oh,
In
no.
their- in
Yeah,
their
not, no,
Copa.
for next year. They're going really good for next year.
yeah.
Yeah.
In good form, good run of form.
Yeah. Okay.
No, they actually got a low key, real good team.
Okay.
They do. And I don't. I don't see the Socceroos doing very well.
I see us doing shit house, but
Yeah,
it's
we-
good that we're there.
I can almost guarantee, no matter what group we're faced against, we will not win a game.
Oh, we might.
Like against like a Venezuela or something like
Yeah.
that. Like a
The thing is that's going to be tough for our opposition is the way we play is so different to what they're used to. But it's the same reversal, but it's just really
The same reversal?
like the
Yeah,
same as
yeah,
in
what?
it's different for us to verse them compared to what we're used to. And it's different for them to verse us compared to what they're used to.
Yeah, so we're in trouble as much as they are in trouble.
Yes, but
their quality is going to be much better than
hey,
ours.
you never know.
But yeah,
Daniel Arzani could come and win
well, he should be back by then.
I
Young Player of the Year.
hope he is. I love Daniel Arzani
I
more
think
than
we all
anyone
do.
in this world.
I think he could be the next Tim Cahill. He's not a striker, but he
Well,
could be what?
When he recovers, oh, good one.
Microphone there, Tabs.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, well, I hope he's. Well, he is at the moment. He's up and running. Apparently.
Yes, he's at
See that?
See that?
Celtic training.
Yep, he has been moving his legs again and everything. And if you follow him on Instagram, he posts about him being in Madrid and in Spain and in France and everywhere in the world, flying
Nice.
first class.
Of course,
The
he is.
lucky bastard.
See what he said about young players wanting to go over to Europe because they can't get game time in Australia.
I thought it was
Yeah,
more than
it's
fair.
smart. He's pretty
No,
much
What
said
did he say about that?
he
I
said
didn't hear that.
he's like saying these young players trying to go over to Europe because they can't get a game in Australia. He's like, you think you're going to get a game in Europe if you can't get a game in
Yeah,
Australia?
yes. Okay.
Like realistically,
Yeah.
that was
'Cause
a very
apparently-
good point.
Yeah, apparently a lot of young people have been saying, "Oh, you know, I'll just put a transfer request. I'll go to somewhere else if I can't get game time here." It's like, well,
That's not going to happen.
Australia A-League, I'd have to say, is the worst league in the world.
Nah, it's not the worst.
It's not the worst,
but it's certainly not.
not the highest.
Well,
Or anywhere
what's
near the top.
worse?
I'd say like I don't know, like the Samoan League or you know, I don't know.
Does the Mullins haven't even have a league?
Yeah, I don't
Probably.
maybe.
Probably.
I don't know.
There'd be a lot worse leagues. We do attract big-ish names,
Yeah. Well.
but
Well,
Yeah.
Frank Ribery is
yeah,
rumoured to come.
yeah, but he's rumoured
Don't
to
know.
go everywhere.
He's
else.
also
Yeah,
rumoured to
But
go
the fact
to
that we're in the conversation is
he's also
good for
rumoured to
us,
go
at
to Sheffield United as well, which is a Premier League team. So who would you rather go to?
Premier League this year.
definitely
Next year, sorry,
A League. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Good living conditions
Oh, yeah, probably is.
for his family. He's like 30,
He's 36, I think,
Yeah.
turning 37.
so he's got his family
Prime-
life to think of.
Prime
Australia.
age to play in the
To
A-League.
the A-League
Yeah.
or the
If you're a
MLS, either
superstar.
or.
Yeah.
Ah well, him and Iron Robin can come.
Who do you guys think is a big name that the A-League could attract? A realistic name that they could attract that could...
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I thought I'd put you off guard. I've got an answer because it was sort of rumoured. Is Zlatan.
Nah.
No fucking way.
You
The
seen-
A-League could pick up
Yeah,
Zlatan.
well, he was rumoured to come to Victory
Yeah.
a long time ago because he's best friends with Ola Toivonen.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
Ribery's rumoured to come to Victory as well, and that's not going to
That's
fucking happen.
not going to
Well,
happen. But
hope
it
it does.
could be realistic.
Remember when
Zlatan
Torres...
maybe when he's like 45.
Yeah, because he'll still
He
be
will-
playing.
Yeah, you're right.
Zlatan is God.
The game plays Zlatan.
Yeah.
The game
I would
plays
love for
around.
Zlatan to become, but I can't see it
Well,
happening.
is there anyone else you could think of that? Obviously, a guy going towards his 40s would be.
Iniesta.
Lucas Podolski.
I just think Iniesta... I don't know. How long's his contract in the J-League? Do you know?
Couldn't tell you. I know he's been there for a couple of years, so it'll nearly be over.
So he'll be to the A-League next year, if not complete retirement.
I
If
know,
not,
he's got a few good
definitely
players
not
with
going
him.
to it. Well, he's got David Villa, I think, plays on the same
Podolski
team.
does also.
Cool. Don't know who that is, I'll be honest.
Yeah, really. There you go.
He played for Arsenal
Oh, yeah, because
and
I
Germany.
absolutely love
He's got a lot of goals in the 2010 World Cup for Germany.
Okay, yeah, I've only been
Yeah,
playing soccer for
2 years,
a
2
couple
years,
of
my
years.
bad.
Yep, that's right.
I can't think of a big name off the top of my head.
That's
Maybe
what I
a
was thinking.
Peter Crouch.
That would be amazing.
That would
I'd
be pretty
love
cool.
to see Peter
Peter Crouch.
Peter Crouch come to the A-League. That's
Yeah.
well for personality reasons, but
I mean, any
like
big name would be
Yeah.
awesome, but
Yeah.
unrealistic.
Take anybody.
and to finish up on the soccer talk, we've got Western United's new kits. These have created
Whew.
controversy as well.
They have-
Home kit
The home kits
will look
are-
really nice
Cool.
when it's an actual jersey. It's not even the away kit, the other one. It's called the
It's
alternative.
called the alternative.
So I don't know if that means they're going to bring out another one.
Oh no, I think it's because they won't wear it much because green and
I hope so.
black don't
I
mesh.
really
with
hope
many
they
other
don't wear it
teams.
much.
The only time they'd wear it probably like against Victory because they're such a darker team. But that's about it. The Navy team. That
Okay, so I'm maybe... Well, all right. So I've spoken to a couple of people about this kit, and I know like 4 people that are on my side and like it. I love the alternative kit.
Yep,
I reckon
I'm going to
it looks-
agree with Sam. I'm sorry, Jess. I actually really like it.
Look, I hope it looks better when.
Why would you just pretend to be on Jesse's side
Yeah.
until I've mentioned it?
No, I didn't. I said I'm not going to be on your side. I reckon it looks cool. It's
I
different. and
hope
it's-
that when it becomes an actual jersey and not
Yeah,
just a
yeah, not
concept,
just
it
a
looks
concept.
better. But as the concept on a screen, I think it just looks horrendous.
I think it's fantastic. Did you notice the little logo
I did.
down the bottom?
Oh,
It's
no.
Did nothing for me.
It's got a...
What did it say?
Well, it's got the
just-
Western United
Yeah,
logo.
yeah.
It's hidden in all the diamonds and
Oh.
triangles and everything. It's just hidden down there.
Nice. And also what I like about them is they're Kappa branded.
Yeah,
So
that's
it,
cool.
it brings a bit of a different feel compared to what
Yeah, I think that their
A-League
home
is
kit
used
will
to.
look class though.
will look really good.
Yeah,
There's been a lot of talk on like the A-League memes page that it's basically just a rip-off of Wellington's, which it is. It's just different colours, but
Well, what else are they going to do with
exactly.
2 coloured stripes?
yeah.
Yeah,
Only so
exactly.
many jerseys you can make.
That's right.
yeah. No, I like them. I think it's different, and I think, like you said,
I hope it sways
yeah.
my decision when the
you
actual
see
shirt
them
comes
in
out.
person. Yeah.
I've heard talk that Kappa, the brand, don't make the best fitting kits. Like apparently they could be really constricting around the neck, which makes
I
them
actually do
shit
see
to
that
wear.
when you watch Napoli play. I don't know if you guys watch Napoli play very often. Their kits are really tight.
Mm.
I have
For
no- there you go.
aerodynamic.
Yeah, maybe that's.
It's what
No
Puma
idea.
tried to do
So
with
they can't
Arsenal as
breathe.
well.
Yeah, well, I don't know, but that's just what I've heard. I like the look of it. I love the look of it. I'm very excited for them to play. I'm thinking about if it's a possibility to like get a 3 or 5 game membership and just watch more teams play when they play in Geelong, or maybe
just
even
watch
play
all
in
the other
Ballarat.
teams play.
Yeah, well, they cancelled trying to get him to play at Mars Stadium. Get a couple games there,
It'd be
or more said.
great.
But I'd rather at Mars Stadium.
That's a bit bigger.
Yeah, bring. more
Yeah, but how
atmosphere.
many people are we going to get there, really?
Yeah, pretty much no one.
Yeah,
So, Molshead might be a
better.
good place to have it.
But they're only going to play. They'll play they're not going to play Melbourne City or Victory there.
No, they'll play
'Cause
at
they'll
Central Coast
play
or
at Wellington.
Yeah,
Brisbane.
they'll play
Yeah,
Phoenix or someone small.
Yeah.
But still, as I said, I like the kit. I hope it looks even better in real life than it does at the moment.
Hope it proves me wrong.
Yes, I hope it does. And to finish off the sports talk, we're going to talk a little bit of
I'll
NBA.
I
Ooh.
forgot.
No, you got something?
Well,
you do
yeah,
too, yeah.
I've already
I've
grabbed my shirt,
A-League.
Sam. We got to talk about.
Yeah, A-League, while we're on the topic. All right, yep. So, I wanted to talk about a A-League transfer Costa Barbarouses.
Ah, snake.
Have you got
wanted
another
to-
one? I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, no, this is the only one I want to talk about.
You said you were going to talk about someone else.
I know I said I wanted to talk about
You
someone else,
shit.
but I want to talk
I don't
about
wanna
Costa
talk about him.
Barbarouses.
I don't want to talk about him.
He has been, if I find my phone, I've got a quote from him, which I just want to share with you boys. Get your opinions.
We're both Melbourne Victory supporters, by
And
the
I
way.
quote, "I want to win trophies, and I want to play a big part in a big team. This is exactly what it is."
He also said that he likes the idea of trying to defend a championship. That's literally
He
what
did well
he
last
just
year.
did.
Did real well.
Well, he's tried,
Oh, he's
and now he wants to win more trophies.
Dumbass.
Go stray from the team that has won the most trophies.
To the team that's going to probably overtake us
No.
pretty soon.
Just wait.
So
But,
yeah,
yeah.
he's just straight up gone and said Sydney's essentially a bigger, better club.
This, you're going
I
to...
think he was a bit unhappy with Muscat leaving, if I'm honest.
well...
The players
geez,
seem to
don't,
like him.
don't get me started. Terry Antonis, he's already
Yeah.
asking him to leave. Like
The
he's
players
gonna
really
leave.
liked him, didn't they?
Yep. Donachie's left. That wasn't
You didn't
Muscat's
like him
really.
though.
I didn't at all.
Terry?
Did you?
No.
No.
Muscat.
Oh, Muscat was good. No, he was here. We won an FFA Cup, sorry, and we won a...
Yeah, but I just...
Championship?
I don't know.
Well, look what happens.
I
We
feel
won
like
the
it
FA
could be
Cup
better.
with Bruno Fornaroli as captain, and now he's gone.
Oh, jeez. Perth are going to be ridiculously good
They're
next
gonna,
year.
yeah, they'll go
They
back. to
they
back.
lost Jason
Sorry,
Dav-
Sydney won. What am I saying?
Oh, no, but yeah, Perth. I
Perth
mean,
Premiership.
and Jason Davison, I think it is.
Left
Their
back.
left back has gone to Ulsan Hyundai in the Korean League.
Yep.
Saw that today. They're a much bigger team than any A-League
Jason
team.
Davison is a very underrated left back.
He's a very good
He
player.
played for the Socceroos in the World Cup in 2018.
He didn't play 18. He played 14, I think, though.
14. And the Asian Cup as well
Yeah, he
in
played the
2016. And
Where
starred.
we won.
And then hasn't been really given any game time since. I think because BH come in.
Yep.
And he's captain now. See that?
G'day, Toby.
See, as is BH's name captain
Yes.
for their friendly. That's pretty good.
The friendly's already been.
I know. He was named captain.
Okay, sorry. I thought you meant like for the up. Yep. Okay.
Yeah, so don't worry about Barbarouses.
Yeah, no, you can get
Snake.
I think Victory have the possibility to sign big players, and I feel like they can.
Well, you got a
cover
better chance than City do. City
think-
have the money, but the City group aren't going to
shit.
splash out money for
Melbourne
shitty
City.
Melbourne City.
It does probably entice players when you have a coach.
Yeah,
We don't have
Yeah,
a coach.
we don't have a coach
I
either.
think we're going to be naming ours pretty shortly.
I hope so.
I think it's going to be Marco Kurtz.
There was
Never heard of
there
him.
was a lot of rumours about
Okay. I'll tell you.
a fella that was coming to City. I don't know his name. Don't know where he's from. But
Sounds good. Yeah.
yeah, he sounds really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, so I think we're about to announce the coach
Yeah.
as well.
Marco Kurtz coached Adelaide this year and got the sack, even though they finished 4th and did really well.
Yeah. Okay.
But-
Fair.
Not the sack. He just didn't. They just had like a mutual disagreement.
Oh.
What?
I'm pretty sure I heard the camera do
Don't
something.
tell me.
No, that's just the screen.
Are you sure?
Charlie said it.
I think it's going to be okay.
Yeah.
All right. We have, and in fact, everyone watching, we have changed camera.
Cameras. We hope it will work this time.
We've got a new camera, new setup. So hopefully it's just looking crisp and doesn't cut out.
Hopefully, it's just looking in general. It's just
Yeah.
not.
Yeah, that's yeah. If it's looking, that's good enough.
Alright, anyway.
the NBA Finals.
My boys.
The Raptors.
Toronto.
This is probably going to be a conversation between
It could be a conversation too if you want it to be.
conversation between you and me. I don't think Sam does. Do you
I'm
follow
not-
the NBA real that much?
He
No.
definitely watched
Okay.
me get very hyped for it and got excited with me, and I made him put on my other Raptors jersey.
Yep. Don't go for the Raptors, but still.
Who do you go for?
Okay.
OKC.
Okay, that's all right. I thought you were going to say the Warriors, and I was
But Raptors against all odds. Yes, people may say that injuries gave us the championship,
doesn't
but
matter.
we still had to win it, didn't we?
You won games pretty convinced. Like you
Even
won some
when
games pretty
play
easy,
was there.
So, yeah.
We didn't lose a game at Oracle.
What's
Didn't
that?
you?
Nope.
Is Oracle the home stadium or?
Yeah, for the Warriors.
Warriors.
Oh,
You
All
didn't?
season, we won against them at Oracle.
Shit,
Playoffs.
I didn't know that. There you go.
Yep. Kawhi Leonard, the claw.
Hope he stays.
God, he better stay. Surely winning a championship makes you stay.
It's either the Raptors or the Clippers. He's already said. So I think he'll stay at the Raptors. I think
Surely. See what Fred VanVleet said?
Yeah.
If he doesn't stay with him, we're just going to have to kick his ass next year.
I love VanVleet. Played very well.
I knew Freddie.
The AD trade. Who won that trade?
Who's AD?
Anthony Davis.
Okay.
Probably one of the biggest prospects.
Who's he play for?
Lakers now.
Played for
Remember
the
I told you the
Pelicans.
other day?
That's right. Yeah.
He's going to play with LeBron at the Lakers.
So who did he play for? Sorry.
New Orleans Pelicans.
Pelicans. Didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah. Well, only sort of a newer team.
I'm gonna say that
Future-wise, Pelicans
the
won.
Pelicans won.
For right now, Lakers won.
They got 4 first-round picks: Lonzo Ball, Ingram, and Josh Hart. They're gonna get
They've got Zion.
Zion Williamson.
Yeah.
I know him. I didn't know he was in the draft.
Number one.
He's gonna be the number one
pick.
pick.
It's going to be tomorrow, is it?
Yeah, it's tomorrow night.
Yeah.
I don't know where it is Australian time. But
I know him because I remember like 3 years ago.
Yeah, seen his...
All of his highlight videos, him doing dunks and everything.
Yeah, that's what he's.
This kid is gonna be a Jet, and everyone's saying, he'll make it to the NBA.
He could
number
be,
one prospect.
He has the chance to be one of the greatest of all time.
He's Mbappe of the NBA.
Yeah,
world.
he's basically the Mbappe of the NBA world. Yeah.
Pelicans gonna have a bloody awesome team.
Yeah, and they're gonna try and trade up to get RJ Barrett as well.
Yeah, he better not. He needs to get a Knicks.
Yeah, I think he needs to be on his own team.
Yeah.
I think he's sick of being in Zion's shadow.
And like Lonzo, Ingram.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Drew
a good
Holiday.
team. They've got
Jaleel Okafor as well.
and Julius Randle as well. He can play the center.
He opted out.
Did he?
Yeah.
That's not good.
But they reckon he'll still try to re-sign, but he did opt out.
Speaking of opting out of contracts, bloody my team, the Celtics, they're going to be struggling. Kyrie,
Jason Tatum coming up next year. He'll be running that team.
I'm not actually worrying too much because I feel like now that we've got the cap room to sign some players that could make a difference.
Jason Tatum is my favourite young player in the NBA.
Kyrie's still my favourite player.
I said young player, not my favourite player, but young player.
I know, but
he's going to be a star. And without Kyrie, Horford, he's going to be the focal point. Yeah. Him and Jaylen Brown.
I feel like maybe they could get D'Angelo Russell because Kyrie is going to go to the Lakers, to the Nets.
Yeah, you can't see Russell moving across New York to New York.
And he's not going to be a backup.
Two New York teams, yeah.
Point guard.
Okay, cool.
He's not going to be a backup point guard, so I don't know. I'd love him at the Celtics.
Yeah, I do like D'Angelo.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll get off that for Sam so we can join in again.
I was going to say just one more little bit of basketball news. LaMelo Ball.
Coming
to
Australia
as well.
See, Aaron Brooks is his...
And Aaron Brooks is his backcourt partner as well.
That's going to be... I've
good
never seen an NBL game, but I'm going to go now.
We are going to go.
Yeah. And then there's another high school prospect coming over as well.
Yeah, RJ Hampton
Hampton.
For the Breakers.
Yeah, so it's good that Australia, again, getting some sports recognition.
All right. So I think that we're done for the sports chat. I think that's...
No. Well, sort of. I wanted to bring up Nelly Yoa.
No, don't.
Nelly!
Just, so you probably saw him rocking up to his trial in court with like as the media's been saying, it's like a Kim Jong-un-esque parade. Have you seen?
Yeah, he had a Rolls Royce and
running
security.
Yeah.
And they were when he was getting out of the car before the chauffeur came around to open his door. The security were looking up in the clouds, looking for snipers and
that's amazing.
Shit like that. So he was posting on his Instagram as well, saying like, the media can't take a joke and all this kind of shit. And it's like, well, fair enough.
I'm actually impressed. He kept that going for like 10 years.
I know.
That's awesome.
I know.
Because he created a fake identity, made himself famous.
I know.
For 10 years.
Yeah.
Is he... Because he played... I think he played for like one of our local teams.
Yeah, he played for Vikings.
He played for Vikings, that's it.
He scored a goal.
Is he any good?
He had a trial in the MLS.
Yeah, that's because he was famous.
Yeah.
He did all this from creating a fake identity.
Yeah.
Well,
for Australians, he's famous for not being famous.
Yeah.
In fact, he's an absolute no one. Everyone knows because of where he's gone by being an absolute no one.
Yeah.
But, so he's, I think he's just been sentenced to 5 months in prison.
I'm legit impressed though. That's awesome.
Here we go. There's the third article that's just popped up on Google. Nelly Yoa Big fucking liar. Cops 5 months prison sentence for perjury. So he lied under oath, which is perjury.
Yeah.
I had to Google that today before I talked about it. So I just looked smart.
Didn't he like say that a woman tried to kill him?
Yeah.
Or something?
And they looked up security camera at the time when he said, and she was at the movies with her boyfriend.
Nice.
Oh, goodness.
What a legend. Well, he'll enjoy his little stint in prison, I guess. I don't know.
I don't know.
Prison's not a good place to be.
No, definitely not.
No.
I wouldn't want to go there, I'll be honest.
It's not high on the places I want to go either.
That's like, it's one of my worst fears, being wrongly accused and going to jail.
Yeah,
like,
that would
oh my God.
So then just imagine if the death sentence was a thing and you got wrongly accused of that.
Yeah. No. So yeah, I can think I can say this. My dad works in a prison, and some of the shit he sees every day just makes me shit scared to go to prison.
Yeah,
like, just don't break the law.
Yeah,
baby.
I know. I'm trying not to. I'm trying my hardest.
That's good.
Yeah,
good effort. Doing well so far.
That's it. Have you been arrested yet or anything?
No.
Oh, cool. Have you copped a speeding fine or anything?
No.
Are you clean?
Yeah.
All right, fantastic. So I don't think you'll make the prison.
I'm clean, I promise.
Yeah, I think you'll be safe.
So I got this question. I haven't told you guys yet.
Oh yes,
here we go.
It's been doing the rounds in social media, so you might have heard it. It's from a guy called Rob Perez. I think he's like a basketball analytics. I don't know. They're probably getting that completely wrong.
Yeah, great.
So he said.
So
he said you could have $10 million. You could just have $10 million.
Oh, thanks, man.
But at all the time, there is a snail chasing you. Sam's seen this.
I have seen.
There's a snail chasing you. The snail is indestructible. It does not stop. If the snail touches you, you die a horrible death. Do you take the $10 million?
But the
snail.
The snail's only job is to track you down.
It will track you down no matter what.
It will track you down, and it cannot die.
But you could give yourself time. So went on a plane overseas.
Yes.
It would get on another plane.
Yeah, but you'd still have time because they're slow as fuck.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'd do that.
Yeah, I think I'd take it.
I'd take it.
I'd nearly use some of my money in $10 million to have people around me searching for a snail following me.
You're right. You could. That's a great. I never even thought of that.
Sleeping, you just go, all right, here's $100,000.
Or you could
make sure I live tonight.
Sleep in like an indestructible box that it couldn't get in, I guess, or something.
Well, how the fuck do you get in?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, silly Toby. Don't be ridiculous.
You think... So if we run from
this is a very realistic situation. Yeah. Don't be joking around.
How could you
think? No.
I'm indestructible snails.
What do you think this is?
Not a joke.
Good.
Well, start taking it seriously.
It's like if you run from one side of this house to the other, how long do you reckon it's going to take a snail to get there?
I'm going to have a
So I listened to a podcast the other day, and they tried to figure out how long it would take a snail to go like a mile, and it was a long time.
Yeah.
So even just to go a mile,
I'm gonna just
for $10 million, you'd have to take it.
Even just driving, drive to Geelong.
Yeah.
It's not gonna get in the car and drive, is it? No. It's gonna crawl.
It's gonna take a long time to get there.
Yeah, I'd take 10 mil.
All right, so let me do this 10. So it'll take a snail travels approximately 0.047 kilometers per hour.
Jeez.
Which is
47 meters. Is that 47 meters?
I don't know. No, I don't know. Yeah, no, yeah.
I think it is.
No, wouldn't that be
4.7? 4.7 meters.
Yeah.
Oh, do you say
0.047?
Not 0.47.
Meters.
Kilometers per hour.
Yes, that's...
So to be 4.7 meters per hour.
You've still got to go zero after the decimal point.
0. Wouldn't 0.47 kilometers be 470 meters?
Yep.
So 0.047 would be 47 meters.
I'll be honest, Toby. You've lost me already.
Oh, I think you're correct, Toby.
We
fucked up, Sam.
So what is it? How fast can you go? How many
47
meters
an hour.
Kilometers per hour to kilometers.
I'm trusting Toby on this.
Per
I haven't done maths since year 11, so I could be way off too.
So it can go 1, 8, 10.
Just search up how far can a snail travel in an hour.
Yeah, I can't. I'm struggling. Right, it can go a 100th of a kilometer in a minute. So,
A meter? A meter.
A meter in what?
Not
A
having
meter a
input.
minute. No, that's quick as shit.
No.
No, it's not.
No.
I mean, a minute's not. That's not quick as shit.
I know it's slow now.
It's just not going to catch us,
That's
okay?
taken like an hour and a half to do a 100-meter sprint.
But that's the thing. You've got $10 million. Even if you live for the next 20 years, you'll be right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you could potentially just forget the thing exists, and then
You get drunk or something and just go take it on.
Yes. Take it on.
come here.
As soon as you touch it, you die.
Nah, that's it.
What kind of death do you reckon it'd be? Like, what's... Like,
Instant.
no, because then...
Instant.
It said die like a painful death. It'd be like burning or drowning or something.
Ooh.
It wouldn't be instant death because then it would make it not so bad. You'd rather die like that,
Yeah.
like Thanos click, than well you fade away. But you'd rather die like that than burn to death or
That's a good
drown,
point. Yeah,
something
no,
like that.
Good
Yeah.
point.
Anyways,
Alright.
I just thought I want to see your opinions.
Yeah, well,
I
I'd
think
take
we'd all
the
take the
money.
$10 million.
I'd take
Because then you could just use the money and fuck off.
Yeah.
Fuck
Exactly.
off to
What do we got next,
France.
Toby?
Do you want to read this question out? The one we got sent in about animals and.
No, because I don't have the question.
Okay,
You
well,
can read it. I think
I'll
Toby
read it
should
out
read
I
it.
think Toby should read it
Yeah.
because I'm very bad at reading as well.
I think we all are, so that's okay. So this is. Are you not bad at reading?
No, Sam's just extra good at reading.
Oh, thanks so much.
No
Jesse.
worries.
Okay, gotcha. All right.
I'm not good at reading, Toby. That's what we're trying to say.
Okay.
Fuck.
So this question was sent in by Amber M. Brooks, and she said, "Do you think that human beings are entitled to make relatively unfettered use of animals for the purposes of advancing civilization? So, for example, using animals to test products, destruction of wildlife habitats, and using them for entertainment in zoos."
Okay. I'm half and half with that one.
Mhm.
I'm gonna be.
I'd agree with that.
Yep.
So I.
Yeah. Okay.
So can you list out the three examples?
So yes, that's what I was thinking. So the first example is using animals to test products. I'm guessing like makeup and shampoo and shit. I don't know.
Or maybe medical products.
I don't know. Yeah,
As
I was
well.
thinking.
Oh, okay. I just
I
thought.
don't know
you
that animals gonna. Or maybe to.
No,
They do test shampoo and shit on animals and makeup, I think.
I think that's fine because you're just washing its hair.
No, but
But that's why they test it on them
that's
in
why
case
they
it is
test in case
toxic,
it kills them.
and it gets them, not us.
But then, what else would you test it on? I'm not. Okay, that sounds bad,
that
but
sounds horrible.
that does sound horrible.
But
Oh, what do
it's
you mean?
fair.
Well, yeah.
Well-
What else are you going to test on? You're going to just
No.
slap it on a human.
Human?
Kill the.
You have to put it on something alive, or else you don't know if it's
Well,
going
don't
to
they
kill
do it
or
on
not.
like rats?
Yeah.
Actually,
That's probably
Yeah.
what they do at most.
They do
of the
not deserve to live anyway.
like my cousin lives in Perth. She's got like 3 pet rats. and
Oh,
they're actually really
I hate
cute.
rats.
I hope she's listening. 'cause
Rats or mice?
There might be
Moist.
mice.
She's got moist.
Moist.
All right. Well,
But yeah.
so
Yeah.
I think
Testing medically is probably the most. Oh, here we go.
I think we've all had one this episode.
Probably the most beneficial thing to humanity at this current point in time.
Yes, because what? Yeah,
Because
exactly.
it
What
will
else?
save lives. If this test, if they give, I don't know how it works. I think, if they give a mouse cancer and then they use pills or something to try and stop the cancer, then if it works, then how was that bad?
Yes.
If it doesn't
exactly.
work, the animal, they're gone.
It's bad to say it's a rat, but it's dead. It's better than a human being dead
That's right.
It is.
And
just from testing.
when you're only going to test, probably maximum 20.
What?
Or actually, you'll
At
keep
a
testing
time.
until it works.
Yeah.
Oh,
Probably.
yes.
Yeah.
I was completely lost there for a minute.
You just
Yeah. No,
on the podcast.
we're on a podcast yet.
Yeah.
We're in Recite House.
That's right.
Yeah.
I'm not lost anymore.
All
I know where I
right.
am.
Good.
oh, I get it now.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Anyways, so the second example was.
Are we all on the same page with that, though?
Yes. that they,
Medical's good,
Yeah.
and so is...
yeah, we're just testing on animals because you'd rather test on animals than humans.
Definitely.
Great.
Destruction of wildlife
Greater
habitats.
good. Cogito ergo sum.
Destruction. Oh,
that is not...
That is nothing. Therefore, I am. That's nothing to do with it.
is that because I mispronounced something? You made
No.
me
No,
think-
no, it's
Yeah,
philosophy.
Oh, okay.
DK, if you're listening, I'm fucked up. I'm sorry.
I'm sure you'll be listening. destruction of wildlife habitats. I don't get why this is a thing.
Yeah.
Why are you chopping down trees to make a factory?
We can't do that anymore.
I think that's
fucking trees,
mediocre.
If you replant trees,
If you replant them and let them live somewhere else, yeah. But if you're gonna take down our forests and just do nothing about it,
we won't have any air left, Sam, if we keep doing this.
Yeah, but if you need to build something that's going to benefit more people...
it's probably like a clothing factory where people are getting
benefit
paid
more people in the
0.6 of a cent an hour to make your clothes.
in the short term. In the long term, we're all gonna die.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, everyone's going to die anyway, Jesse. That doesn't matter.
All right.
I just think that...
My bad.
You know, most of the... Surely, like all the palm trees and everything, I think that's a bit much.
So what do you think is
The palm
reasonable?
oil?
What destruction of habitat wise? What do you think is a reasonable reason to do it?
Oh, building something that's going to benefit more people than the equivalent to the animals.
Yeah, to animals. Yeah, I know. I understand.
Disrupted. I don't know. It's just got to help more people than what the habitat. Then I don't know how to explain.
Yeah, I think I understand
think-
what you're trying to. Yeah.
It's just got to be good for people. If it's good for people, then chop away.
It's just the fact that most of the time they destroy habitats, it's not for any real purpose.
Oh well, if that's the case, then there
Why
it
are
is.
they doing that?
Yeah. Well,
And-
because humans don't. I don't know. We don't give a shit.
No, we don't. We've started not to give a shit about much.
Yeah.
Besides,
Mm.
you know. And then zoos. I don't really care for zoos. to be
Zoos are
honest.
alright.
I don't.
I
You reckon
think-
that's alright?
Yeah. Well, it depends what sort of zoo.
Well, if you go to there's a Werribee Zoo in Victoria, that's an open range zoo, so that's alright. They got
So I think that's alright.
The zoos like what we've got in Australia are actually taking care of the animals.
yeah.
You go over to like Bali or something and says
Oh, yeah,
that's not okay.
Well, I haven't been there, but I
The
could
way they
probably
treat
tell
their
it's gonna be
animals.
bad.
Yeah. Yeah. No, you're right, Jesse.
But over here, they're giving animals life. They're helping them out, giving them
Yeah.
food.
I don't know. I still feel a bit iffy
I
about
feel
that.
like like stuff like I don't know if there's like mountain lions and snow leopards and that at the zoo. They shouldn't be in a zoo.
Yeah, okay, that's fair.
So I think open range and
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if you call a wild animal hospital a zoo where they just keep them and rehabilitate and then send
I
them
wouldn't
out.
say that's a zoo. I'd say that's.
I think that's
Yeah,
alright,
something
obviously,
good.
because you're helping the animals.
Mm.
I feel like I don't know, like plastic zoos, like real, where they just keep them in tight enclosures just for
Yeah.
the satisfaction of people.
Yeah.
It's just.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't like.
I
that.
like to see them in big open area.
No. Okay.
What? No, yeah, yeah.
What? Aquariums are good.
Ooh, the penguins in Melbourne Aquarium.
Oh, yeah, shit. I didn't think about the penguins.
The penguins.
Did not think about the penguins.
Looks like a tiny spot.
Did not think about the penguins.
What about the crocodiles?
And yeah, the penguins
Have
and
you
the
guys
crocodiles.
seen the crocodile?
Yeah,
that's in
we
the-
went there in like
Yeah.
year 9 at school. That shouldn't be in there.
He should be in there because if he's not in there, he's
He's
killing
not as
people.
there.
Oh, I mean, like, he should be in the wild. He shouldn't be walking
Let
around.
me. All right, you guys keep going. I'm
Yeah,
gonna find
but
out
like,
how big this fucking
you-
crocodile is.
Like, little fish and that are fine in the aquarium.
Yeah, they're fine.
Goldfish have, like, what, like a fucking 5-second memory anyway. Well, doesn't matter what they think. Jesus, sorry. Just don't care about goldfish.
Holy fuck!
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, we got a big fish or a big croc.
750 kilograms.
Jeez.
Yeah, see if that wasn't in there, Toby, that's killing us all.
Yeah, I'm saying it
That's
should
like
be in the
Godzilla.
wild. I think.
How did they get it? Did they grow it while it was tiny?
They put a seed in there and watered it.
Did they
Crocodiles grow.
capture the croc and then put it in and then it grew?
Nah, they just, again, clap.
They just actually
Yeah.
built the aquarium
What
around
else
the
would-
crocodile.
Was it like 750 kilos when they
Not,
put
I'd
it
say
No,
not when it
doubt
was
it.
there.
Do
I'd
you
say
reckon
it was
they've
a baby
overfed it,
croc.
or do you reckon it's just big?
I reckon it's just old and
It
grown.
is. It's 50-year-old.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
I watched another video as well about crocodiles. They're an amazing animal. Like, they're like one of the smartest animals.
They're not too quick.
They're not too
Oh,
quick.
they
Like,
pretty
they
up
are.
pants on ya.
the way they hunt is like incredible. Like, because of their
Looking
eyes,
like
they stick out of the top of their
looking like a
heads.
rock.
So yeah,
Or a
they can.
stick.
And
Yeah.
there was like a story. I was watching a video on YouTube, and there was like campers around a dam, and they didn't know the crocodile was in the dam, and the crocodile watched them for 3 or 4 days.
What?
Studied what they did every time, like when they went to bed or whatever, and then after 3 or 4 days, attacked them, based on what they were doing at that time.
Did
of
they
the day.
interview the crocodile?
Yeah, I don't know. I was
They let them
thinking,
all know this.
how the fuck did anyone
Yeah,
work that out?
I'll link the video down below. So
Observational
I know
learning.
I know what video it is. So
I
I'm
call
gonna link it down.
bullshit on that.
I'll link it down below. I'll link it.
No,
in the
I'm not
description,
even gonna.
but-
I'm not even put my view on that video.
No,
I think
whatever.
that's not even worth my time.
So obviously someone was observing the crocodile
Yeah,
whilst it was observing
I
the
don't
humans,
know.
and
Yeah.
full knowing that it's going to attack the humans
I
and
just
didn't do
thought
anything
I'd share
about
the
it.
story, you know.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna say that I call absolute
Yeah, fuck you guys too.
bullshit on that story. Anyway, crocodiles, how cool.
Jeez.
Yeah. So, what zoos, aquariums?
Aquariums are much better. Besides
What?
crocodiles
Well,
and
you
penguins.
still
What,
think
just-
about
you
the
just-
foot, the fish.
We are not doing well today.
Oh, the fish still have absolutely shit all space. But I
They're
think it's
fish,
just because they look so
You're just saying that
unintelligent.
water animals are more irrelevant than land
I'm not
animals.
saying they're more irrelevant, but you got a fish that big, and it's in a. Some of the pools there are pretty big.
Tanks,
Tanks. That's what it's called. It's called
and not just a pool party for it.
I was trying to think of the word.
So those big ones that have got like the stingray, all of like the ones with the tunnel in it.
Mm.
Am I thinking of Melbourne? Yeah.
I don't know.
I
I can't
don't think
remember
I've ever
Melbourne
been
Aquarium. Yeah, we went there. Like
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
yep.
definitely it's got
Yep.
it's got like
Definitely
tunnels
there.
that go
Definitely.
I
underwater.
can't remember.
Yeah.
So I reckon that's fine because they're all in huge area and it looks like
Yeah.
habitat and shit. But like just a little tank for a little fish.
Yeah, I'm saying like aquariums are better than zoos because they tend to have more room for the size of the fish. Whereas if you got a big lion trapped in pretty small space,
Mm.
you know, that's the point
Angry
I'm trying to
lion.
get across.
And then you're dead.
Yeah.
He's not lying.
Oh, fuck's sake. Oh, God.
All right. So, the way we answer this question could be the reason that this show is no longer a thing.
Wow, what is this
What's
question?
this question?
It was sent in by the man himself, TJ Ferrari, who does
Oh,
our intro music, outro music, whatever.
yeah, guys, check him out on Spotify.
Yeah,
Oh, sorry,
we-
not
SoundCloud.
SoundCloud. On SoundCloud. Yeah, he's got the intro music, outro music, song fruity.
Yeah,
It's
I
great.
think we should
Great bloke.
start playing different songs as well, and because he's
He's got a couple.
really good. Yeah.
Got a couple.
TJ
So he,
Ferrari.
He sent in a question. If Hitler
Okay.
were to go to Coles in 2019,
As in the supermarket?
the supermarket.
Why not Woolies? I'm literally
Well,
wearing...
That's just not the
let's
question.
just say supermarket.
Actually, yeah, Hitler would shop at Coles.
Yeah.
That's right.
So what would he buy?
What would he buy?
In 2019?
Fuck. What the fuck kind of question?
I don't know either.
There's some bad answers that we could.
Yeah, let's not give them.
Probably some milk and bread and eggs and smashed avo on toast.
Yep.
Maybe an apple. Maybe some bananas. Might buy some alcohol from Liquorland. Might buy...
He'd have Heineken's or something.
Yeah, Heineken's German.
German?
Yep,
Possibly.
maybe. You know...
I could buy a razor to get rid of that shitty mustache that he has.
I don't reckon he would. I reckon he'd
I
buy
don't
a
think he
razor
would.
to
That's-
Do you reckon he likes it?
I think
to
he'd buy
groom
a
it.
razor
Yeah.
to go everywhere else.
Yeah,
Except for his mustache.
yeah.
I don't think he'd... I can't actually think of much that he'd buy.
He'd probably just buy what a general human would buy.
He might have to buy some extension leads or something for
Yeah.
something.
New backpack.
I don't know if they sell backpacks in Coles.
They might. No,
Yeah.
because they have the Coles, country Coles place where they sell clothes and shit.
What?
Have you not? Oh, I don't know. Have you not been to a Coles where they sell clothes?
No.
Sell clothes.
Yeah.
Alright, I've never heard of that.
Yeah. Go to the Coles next to your work.
No.
Okay, don't do it.
I'm going to proudly shop at Woolworths.
All right.
I feel like that's not how he wanted us to answer that question.
That's
But
how we
there's-
answered it, Toby.
there's-
I think
We're just
that's-
going to avoid maybe some other things that could...
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Next question.
Next question is sent in from our Italian friend, Garino.
Good enough.
Might be a bit hard to answer off the top of our head because,
You're right, I'll
God,
answer it out of
you
my
are
mouth.
so
Yeah.
funny. Let me just get it up real quick.
Right, Jesse, you duck and I'll stand on your head and then I'll answer it.
And then you duck, and I'll stand on your
Yeah.
head. All right.
Yeah.
Toby just has to try his best.
Yep.
I hate you guys. I said, what challenges do you think new generations like us will have to face?
Climate.
Yes, that was
Technology.
That is not a
That's not a
challenge.
problem.
That's going to be great.
What are you saying, like robots and
Robots.
shit?
Oh, yeah, we won't have jobs. Houses will be hard
Yeah,
to buy.
that's what I was going to say. The economy as well is going to be shit.
I don't know anything about economics, so I don't know
No, neither do I.
what
Actually,
makes
but
it
like,
good, what makes
But I'm
it
houses
bad.
sure
are going to
it'll
get
be
more
us.
expensive.
What, just because the next generation above us says that we're in trouble, you're going to just believe it, Toby?
Not through what way?
Well,
In climate, it is because the climate's
climate's
getting worse.
obvious. That's going to fuck us over real bad.
Oh, you're saying like politicians? You're saying
No, but because
Generations above, Toby.
I don't know anything about the economics, but everyone else seems to think that the economy's going downhill and we're going to be fucked. So I don't know what the fuck that means.
That normally comes from an educated mouth, so I tend to believe it.
Educated.
Well, apparently you still
Mine aren't
believe
very educated
that
ears.
crocodiles can fucking hunt people intelligently.
Yeah.
I'm
sure
still
they can.
believe they can.
I'm sure they can.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Maybe not that example, but I'm sure they can.
Maybe my example's a bit exaggerated. But
Oh, God.
no, I think, yeah, definitely climate is a big issue. I don't know why we're not addressing it. At least here in Australia, I don't understand what.
I think we
Like-
are addressing it, but
what
not-
are you doing to address it,
not the
Toby?
important people.
Yeah, I know. I drive a petrol car, and I don't know what else. But
We have a recycling bin.
yeah.
Oh, okay, that's good enough.
But you say, I think we were talking about this the other week. If I could buy an electric car, I'd buy an electric car.
Yeah.
I would buy a Tesla.
Tesla,
Tesla
yeah.
Model X is my dream car
Yeah.
of all time so far.
If the government or whoever made environmentally friendly decisions more attainable to people, I feel like they'd
Yeah,
be
we
more.
would.
What if the Australian government paid Tesla to bring us more cars?
For sure.
Yeah, we
To make them
something
cheaper
like that.
for more
Or
people to
just
buy.
get
Is
a
it
car.
Denmark or Finland that make
It'd be some really good Scandinavian country that do good
one
shit.
of the Scandinavian countries is putting electricity or something in their roads, so so there will only be electric cars on the roads, and it will charge while it's driving.
So that's incredible.
I know how fucking crazy.
That all those countries in Scandinavia have
So
got
much
they
better.
got their shit sorted. Like,
Yeah, and I think Denmark as well have like the #1 education in the world.
yeah, and I was going to say I think it was Norway about to go plastic free completely, no plastic at all.
Really?
Yeah,
What?
one use plastics are just gone.
Scandinavian countries are so
They
much.
just how are they so ahead in?
Well, they don't have
just-
anywhere near as many people,
No, good point. And they're much smaller. Yeah.
and they don't
But
have
still.
big, like massive shitty government that they have to run all this through. Like, they're just so much better than us.
Yeah, we can admit that.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
can. I think that's about it. Technology is going to be good for us.
Mm,
But the climate
could be.
and apparently the economy.
I don't know.
I don't
I
know.
just thought I'd chuck it out there.
Yeah, well, I don't know either.
Okay.
I've heard people say that we're in trouble, but I just know house prices will go up. That's what
Yeah,
everyone's
most
saying.
likely.
That we're going to struggle to buy a house. I don't know. That's what I've heard old people say.
Yeah.
So you're believing that because they're a
Yeah.
generation above us? Yeah. Okay.
Well, because they know. Well, my mum, she knows a lot about houses. She's a real estate agent.
Yep.
So I'll believe her stuff. I won't believe if mum started talking about the economy. But yeah, anyway.
Yeah, well, yeah. There we go. I hope that answered that question as much as we could.
Yeah, I don't really know too much.
Yeah, neither.
We don't have to, I guess.
So, time for our new segment that we introduced last week.
Ooh, DK.
DK's philosophical
Yeah.
question of the week.
So we've got a intriguing one this
So
week.
these two have heard this question already, but I have not, because
Yeah, we've kept it
I
secret
am
from you,
the
Toby.
dumbass when it comes to philosophy, and I really want
This
to
is
try
a
and
question
figure
that
it out.
anybody could answer,
Okay,
though. It's
that's
just
right.
the
Alright.
words he puts in it may seem complicated, more complicated than they are.
It is. All right, hit me.
So, from DK. Do you believe that consciousness is separate from the body? Or is it something detached that is created by the operation of the brain? Like software and hardware are not the same thing. Is consciousness just a software package?
You go first, Toby.
Come on, Taz.
You both looked at me.
Give us your thoughts.
Well, we sort of talked about this last week about your mind being different to your body. Like, so say if your mind was in... I've lost my
But
train
this
of
is
thought. I have no idea.
This is consciousness. Is
What is-
consciousness separate from your body?
What do you mean by consciousness? Like, you being awake, like being...
Well, you can decide what you want to talk about in terms of consciousness.
So,
So
from a sporting background, that's just me being awake. Because when
Alright.
you're unconscious, you're knocked out.
Okay,
Okay, sure.
See, that's
that works.
I just because I don't
There's
know
no
what it is.
definite answer to this,
Yeah.
Toby. It's your own.
I would, based off no knowledge at all. So what was it that your consciousness is
Well, it's up to
Separate from the body.
separate? I'd say it is
So
something,
I'd
something,
ask
something
you-
separate.
I'd ask you, when you're unconscious, is your body moving? Is it?
Well, no, it's not.
No. When you're conscious, does your body move?
Yes.
So do they work together? Yes.
What was the second part of your question? Like, what was it?
you. Yeah, I think that was a little bit off trail. 'Cause
No, but that's sort of
putting-
saying how they definitely
It's
entwine together.
putting it in my terms. Trying to, at least.
Okay.
So your consciousness
'Cause
and
I'm
your
a
body are
dumbass.
gonna relate, because if you're unconscious, you're not going to be moving until.
What about sleeping? You're
Yeah.
conscious, and but you're not moving.
Your body still moves, though. It can move.
Well, what if it doesn't? What if
That's,
you're paralyzed?
that's your body's choice not to
What
move.
if you're paralyzed? You're
Well,
still
that's a bit
conscious, but you
different.
can't move.
That's because your muscles aren't working.
But that's your body.
But it's your body.
Well, so then that's your consciousness and your body not working together because one side of it is not
So are
working.
they
The body's
separate?
not working. No, I'd still say it's the same in that instance. It's just the body's not working. It can't function with what its consciousness is trying to do.
Okay.
I like your answer.
I like
I like it.
I'd
Oh,
say
that's your turn.
that it's
That's right.
We'll use DK's example of hardware and software.
No,
I think
shuck,
it's
but
the-
that's what it was. No.
Exact same
Totally
thing.
forgot.
I think it is hardware, software. I think. Can you? All right.
All right, here we go.
we spatial features. Do you remember this?
Mm-hmm.
Can you weigh your brain? If you cut out your brain, could you put it on scales?
Yes.
Could you weigh your mind?
No.
Could you weigh your consciousness?
No.
So how do they work? What are they?
No, they're just like not a figment of our imagination, but they're a
Spiritual.
like a spiritual product. Like it's something you can't physically see, feel. Well, you can hear it when you speak to yourself, but I don't know. Like
Yeah.
it's
Strange,
it's
isn't
a
it?
spiritual thing. It's-
Whack. I'd have to say.
Yeah. Tough question.
So yeah, as I said, I reckon it's software and hardware. I think, like you said, without the hardware, there is no software. So when you die, your consciousness just ceases to exist. It doesn't,
Is that something to do with heaven and hell? Like,
Well, it could be,
yeah.
I guess, but I
Depends what you
guess
believe
that's
in.
your.
I feel like once you die, your consciousness will go somewhere else. Then that's contradicting my answer because then
It
I
is
think
very much contradicting your answer.
because
Yeah.
consciousness is going somewhere else.
So-
I will think that as soon as I'm shown that my conscious is another thing. But until then, I think that they are both necessary for both to work.
Yeah, they're both necessary. Do you think they're one to another? Like,
So
do you think they're the
do
same
you-
thing, or do you think they're like Sam thinks and it's separate?
I think they're separate, but they
Yeah.
both need each other.
Each
So
other to work.
do you
yeah.
think that your body needs your consciousness, but your consciousness does not need your body?
Your body needs your consciousness?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you said before that when you die, you think your consciousness goes somewhere else. So you think that your
Consciousness is the ruler in the relationship.
We did talk about this as well. I don't remember the example, but we did talk about this in philosophy class. It was how, like, your body. Well, some people thought that your body did require your consciousness, and vice versa, and not vice versa. Like what you think. I don't know. I don't remember
know what I
too
think.
much, but I just like to think about it.
All right.
Well,
So what do you think?
he's
I already said.
separate.
I think that they're separate, but they both need each other.
So do you think
work.
your consciousness or your psyche or your soul goes somewhere else after
Yeah,
death?
I do.
So
Do
it's
you
the same
think?
as me.
Well, I don't even know if I think it. It's more just I hope it does, because otherwise,
Yeah, like what happens? We're just no longer a thing when we die.
Yes,
like, it's weird.
and that's the mind-blowing thing because
it's a stupid question.
no, well,
It's a crazy question.
because your consciousness seems to be so separate and non-physical. It's just hard to believe that if your physical side of you ceases to work, you're dead. Then that just stops as
this is
well.
why people believe in religion, because it gives them some sort of answer
Hope
and hope
after they
that
die.
After they die, I'm going to go somewhere. That's why the
So that's
Egyptians cut out all their organs and stuff.
Because I think that's all going to go to a different place.
Except
Just
they
in a
left their
different
brain.
Well, yeah. See, I don't know. I think scientifically as well. I don't know how much of science I should believe or do believe, but I think that it's like software. It's like software. When the hardware stops working, software stops working.
Yeah.
But your software, when your hardware doesn't, I think when the hardware stops working, the software doesn't fly off into a software heaven essentially,
Yeah.
or a software hell,
Okay.
or a software another body.
Yeah. So I don't think it does either, but I just more hope it does.
Hope it does, for the sake of our consciousness,
Mm.
for the sake of our soul.
Cool.
Well,
Yeah.
Well, that covers that. Better answer than last week, I
I feel
must
like
say.
I feel like every week I'm gonna progressively get a little bit more understanding.
Mm.
Not obviously up to you two, but
Well,
it would probably help if we remembered a lot more
Yeah.
from class. I could even one podcast we could crack out the book,
yeah,
the textbook,
might
and our
eventually
writing
happen.
books, because that would help us out, and we could talk about a bit more detail.
yeah. All right, let's get on to our...
No, one more segment. Go quick fire questions. A little bit. Do you want to do that?
Where am I getting these questions
No,
from?
there was some left on the Instagram post from last week.
Ah,
I
yes,
think we
there
can
was, of course.
Quickly run through,
Indeed.
just so we get everyone in the episode. And
Should I, while we're doing this,
Get it ready.
so Sam has all the numbers that you sent in, phone numbers. And he's
I
about to.
think I did. I do. Here it is.
All
I
right.
accidentally closed it, but I got it again.
Just
Anyway,
a couple quick fire questions.
Cool.
How do you feel about putting pineapple on pizza?
Don't care.
Why? I don't think.
Fuck no.
I don't.
What?
I hate
Oh,
pineapple.
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
I don't
quick
care.
fire,
I
okay.
don't care what other people think.
Yeah, no,
about
yeah.
pizza
I just,
topping.
I eat it.
I'll
so
eat
I
it.
don't care.
I hate pineapple.
I'll eat it.
Yeah.
I don't care if other people do or don't.
Is cereal soup? Why
No.
or why not?
No.
Because super. Oh shit.
Yeah, I didn't. I said no, and then I thought about it. I was like, ooh,
It's just mixing two.
it's a liquid
It's
with solid in it, just like
so is
soup
that like
is.
Milo? Is Milo a soup? Because you've got a liquid of a milk and then solid of a Milo.
Mhm.
Is that
I
a,
think.
is everything that a liquid and a solid mixing together? Is that a soup?
All right. If you're mixing specifically milk of any variety and cereal of any variety, it's not soup.
Yeah,
No.
okay.
I
But
would
if you
agree
were
with
to
that.
mix liquid and vegetables,
yes,
it would be soup.
because I feel like soup is a type of food that has certain types of ingredients in it.
Well,
A
typically,
soup.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's not.
All right.
All right.
Sauce in the fridge or nah?
Fridge.
I do not give a shit.
Yeah. Next one.
Sausage on top or onion?
No.
Sausage and then onion
Just no onion.
Yeah. Oh.
and then sauce.
Yeah. Okay. I agree.
Actually, sauce and onion can be changed in any direction, I think. Just sausage
Doesn't
on the
matter.
bottom.
Lovely. And there are
That's
quick fire questions.
Yeah.
Cool.
We need more for next week.
Yeah.
So send them through.
Just send through-
Anything.
Any question that you could possibly think of, we want to answer it. So that's what we're here for.
All right. So is it now time for the
Time for the main event.
Yeah.
first of many?
So yeah, I've got the list of phone numbers written down here. With the click of a button, it will randomise them all and give me a brand new list with like 1 through to however many we've got.
Sorry, that number.
And number 1, we're going to give a call.
And
So-
hopefully they have a question ready for us.
They
Exactly.
better.
We let me just check if my caller ID's definitely off.
Yeah, we should do that.
Because we don't want to give it away. Yeah. I don't remember how. Oh,
Hopefully
there
they pick up the phone as well. We don't have
Yeah,
to
well,
go
if they
through
don't,
every
then we're going
number.
to have to reshuffle, aren't we?
we go. Yeah, you're right.
Let's go. Let's go.
So, all right, here
You
we
ready?
go. Randomise. All right, it's come up with a phone number. I've just got the phone number written down here.
We've got the names.
So
Do-
I'm not gonna say the
can't
phone
say
number
the phone
live
number.
on the podcast.
No. We're going to say the name of who it is.
I don't know who it is.
Oh shit.
That's the whole thing.
We'll
We're just
know
gonna.
when we call.
All right.
Yep, we're just gonna call this phone number.
This is What's Next podcast. Start like that.
This is nerve wracking. I'm excited. This is.
They better have a question. I tell you what.
They better just pick
They
up.
did
As long as
ask
they
to be
pick up
on.
the phone. doesn't
Okay.
it?
I do have this contact in my phone.
Oh, okay, I know who it is.
So we're gonna give them a call.
I feel like they will have a question loaded up. I
Better.
think I know who it is.
I hope so. Let's
Yeah. I think I know who it
Let's
is.
go. Live guest. Let's call.
Just put it up straight up to the mic as well. Point the microphone and speaking.
God, I hope he answers.
Oh, I thought he picked up there. Oh no.
Wow.
Oh, that is
Wow,
a bad
Alright.
start to the episode.
That is.
Do we give him another shot or straight
Nah,
on to the next
Next one.
No, that's it. Hopefully we don't get a call back. So we want to go to the next one?
Yep.
All right,
Alright.
number 2 on the
Oh,
list.
This is not a good start.
No, it's not, but we'll keep going.
If you want to be in this list, just give us a message.
Yep.
And be prepared every Thursday night about this time. We will.
They don't know
They
what
don't
time
know
it
the
is.
time.
6 o'clock.
5 to 7 between those
around that
hours.
time.
Between that time.
Maybe
Yeah.
even 4.
Yeah, depending on what we're doing.
Thursday nights.
Just Thursday nights. I do not have this phone number, so let's give it a call. Let me just double check. All right, let's roll with it.
No clue. Hello?
G'day, this is Sam Kendall from the What's Next podcast. You're our first live guest.
Ah.
Who are we speaking to?
Ava Dickinson.
Ava, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Fantastic.
We are
We've
fantastic.
got we've got Toby and Jesse here as well.
What's up, guys?
Nothing much.
Filming a podcast.
Oh, pretty good.
Have
Pretty
you
good.
have you got anything interesting to tell us? Got a question? Got a story? Have you got anything?
Look, don't have much, but you know, I'm up for a chat. How are you guys?
Fantastic.
We are
What
good.
have
We're excited.
we're excited for this. What have you been up to today? Have you worked?
So, yeah, just been working all day. You know, classic 9 to 5, managing
Nice.
my crew. Not doing much.
Fantastic. Where do you work?
No,
You work
don't-
out at
And coach.
oh, well, that's all right.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. you can say what you want. That's all right.
All right.
Yeah, no, good place, good place.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah. So what's nothing else too special? Have you got
Yeah,
a
honestly, pretty disappointing phone call if you're asking me. I'm not too exciting, but
Give
you know,
us-
I'm happy to be here, guys.
Any-
Give us a question.
anything that's
Whatever
on your
comes to your
mind.
mind right now. Go.
question or a story or something?
Oh, one time, you know, I left my purse, my can of Ellipse mint cans with Sam one night.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh, so you know this person.
Oh.
After a long night of drinking and hanging out, I left my
Yeah.
Eclipse mint.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah,
There was.
don't think I can say too much else. But, you know.
Yeah. Well, I might. Well, what we could do, we could
Oh, no.
potentially bleep out your name and where you work, and we could tell this
Oh.
story.
All right. We'll do it. I'll do it.
Oh,
Do you want to?
my
Is
voice
that
is
all right?
pretty recognisable. Don't know about that one.
All right. We
Okay.
won't. We might not tell the
Let's
story
just
then.
say, you know, the Eclipse can had some value to it.
Oh, no.
All right. We.
I'm letting that one out of my sight.
All right. Yeah. Just hold on to it next time, Ava.
Yeah, gotta keep my eye on that one. Can't be letting anyone get their hands on that.
That's right.
All good. Yeah, but that was the thing. Left it at Sam's house that night, and then had to get my entire family in the car, including my mum and my sisters, to come pick it up. And they're like, "Well, what the hell's going on here? What the fuck do you need some mints?" I'm like, "Oh, if only you knew."
Yeah. Well, that's all right.
Well,
Yeah,
it's,
thanks
leaving,
for,
it's even leaving Jesse and I wondering, so...
Yeah. Well, when we turn off the mics, we might be able to
Okay.
say g'day.
Leave your ideas in the comments of what you think
What
the
you
mints were
think.
for.
Yeah,
think the mints were.
leave a comment of.
I mean, for all we know, they just could be M&Ms, and it was just a, just a trick.
M&Ms.
Massive M&M lover.
Yeah, that's right. Exactly.
Yeah. Leave
Anyways,
a comment about what you think the Eclipse can was worth. You know, were there mints in there? Were there not? You never know.
Were they peppermint? Were they spearmint?
that's right. That's a good point.
Exactly.
All right. Well,
Well, thank you, Ava.
thanks, Ava. Thanks so much for having a little chat.
Thanks
Um,
for having me.
No, it's all right. You got anything to say to the world while you're here?
You know what, guys? If you can dream it, you can do it.
That's
That's
right.
a good message.
Inspiration.
All right. Well, thanks for having a chat. Enjoy the rest of your night.
You two guys have a good one.
See you
Thank
later.
See ya.
All right.
There you go.
Thank you.
That's
Ava.
it.
There we go.
Didn't go how I expected it, but there you go. Now we're left
That's
on a,
all right.
we're on a cliffhanger.
That could be you next week if you leave a comment.
That's all right. Just
let us know.
have some stories. I don't
Have-
know.
Try have a question.
A question.
Yeah.
Well, that would be nice, but
Ah, well.
that's all right.
Win
We'll,
some,
We're just here to
Lose
interact
that's the
with
thing.
people.
We're putting them on the spot.
Yeah,
it's
it's pretty
funny.
hard.
They've given us consent to, to talk to give them a call.
Yeah.
Number one, didn't pick up, which is unfortunate.
Hopefully.
But that's all right.
Shall we try number one every week until
We could.
we get.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll do
Yeah,
that.
we
That's
could.
fine.
And then if it doesn't work, then we shuffle.
Yep.
Yeah, alright.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so
Lovely.
number one, we know who it is. The world
Yep.
doesn't, but we're going to keep calling you until you potentially
Pick up your phone.
All right.
And if not, we'll just go to another one.
Lovely.
Yep.
Is
So,
that all?
yeah, I think.
Alrighty.
Is that all we got?
It's going to end the episode. I hope you guys did enjoy
Thanks for watching.
the
Another
third
week.
episode.
And listening.
And
That also.
do you want
Well, what's next?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So
Yeah.
we're back.
Apologies.
We're back.
Apologies.
That noise that I did hear earlier turns out to have been the camera shutting off.
So
We are.
I feel like we're going to do a sincere apology after every episode.
No,
we are.
because we are looking for a cameraman.
If you know how to fucking work cameras and how to stop them shutting off after half an hour,
Or if you want to just sit there
Yeah,
and
even
at
if
least
you
watch
don't
the
know how to
camera.
do that, but know how to make sure it's still on and then press it again if it turns off.
yeah,
Pretty boring. Pretty boring job.
We
Yeah.
can
well.
give you a. We can maybe give them a high five or a handshake,
Oh, 3
Oh.
high fives.
kiss on the cheek.
What about forehead?
We could do a forehead,
Is
either
that-
or.
Is that the?
It's
is that
up
as
to
far
you.
as we're going?
So,
Yep.
we just want to
Apologies.
apologise that we didn't realise this camera didn't give us as big of a. How do I say this?
Hint.
Didn't give us a hint that it was turned off. Aside from that loud as fuck noise that I heard.
I didn't even hear it,
I didn't.
but that's a bad excuse. We
But
are
yeah, apologies.
sincerely sorry.
Just have a listen.
Yeah, maybe.
Thanks for
Well-
having a listen for half of.
I suppose
this.
that's really what you do anyway, isn't it, on a podcast?
Well, yeah, we're always on Apple and Spotify as well. So,
Yeah.
Anyway.
Sorry about that.
alright, catch you guys.
Sorry. What's next? Fuck.